Today, we dive straight into our MLB all-injury team. A look at 20 players whose returns from injury could dramatically alter their team's seasons. At the forefront is Ronald Acuna Jr. of the Atlanta Braves. Despite a torn left ACL in May 2024, his bat remains a game-changer for the Braves lineup once he returns. Equally electrifying is Shohei Ohtani of the Dodgers, set to make a remarkable comeback after two major surgeries on his elbow and shoulder. His two-way talent has the potential to spark another record-breaking season. In Atlanta's pitching rotation, Spencer Strider's recovery from elbow surgery offers hope for re-establishing dominance on the mound. Meanwhile, Cincinnati's rising star Matt McClain, back after left shoulder surgery, could redefine the Reds' infield power. Detroit's Javier Baez, returning from hip surgery, faces a tough climb back to everyday play, while Texas Rangers' Evan Carter, recovering from a back strain and ablation procedure, has significant expectations placed on him. On the mound, Tampa Bay's Shane McClanahan is expected to return fully after Tommy John surgery, potentially setting the Rays back on track. Miami's Sandy Alcantara and Yuri Perez are also on the mend from Tommy John surgeries, with Alcantara stirring trade rumors as the Marlins rebuild. Last but not least, Los Angeles Angels' Mike Trout, a three-time MVP, has battled repeated knee injuries. His prolonged recovery is crucial for an Angels team desperate to end its postseason drought. These comebacks aren't just personal triumphs. They could reshape the playoff landscape and redefine the coming season's narrative. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Today, we dive straight into the Yankees' spring training saga, where optimism meets early challenges. Injuries are already reshaping the roster. Luis Gil, the reigning AL Rookie of the Year, is now dealing with shoulder discomfort during bullpen work. With his history, including 2 elbow surgeries, Gil's future contributions remain uncertain, and manager Aaron Boone warns he could miss the season's start. In another setback, right-hander JT Brubaker suffered 3 fractured ribs after dodging a comebacker, further thinning the pitching staff. This makes veteran Marcus Stroman even more critical, as the Yankees may need him to cover extra innings while the injured recover. On the offensive side, the search for a long-term leadoff hitter is heating up. Jazz Chisholm, acquired last summer, is showing promise at the top of the lineup. His speed and on-base ability have made him Boone's go-to option, providing the spark the Yankees desperately need. Meanwhile, Jason Dominguez, tasked with anchoring left field, is struggling defensively, losing ground on fly balls and committing costly errors. Boone is considering defensive realignment if Dominguez doesn't quickly find his rhythm. With spring training in full swing and crucial decisions looming, the Yankees are racing against time to fine-tune their lineup before opening day. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Today, we dive straight into one of the most intriguing moves of this offseason. Former New York Mets left-hander Jose Quintana, who provided reliable innings with ERAs of 3.57 in 2023 and 3.75 the previous season, has officially signed a 1-year deal with the Milwaukee Brewers, the reigning NL Central powerhouse. Once a key part of the Mets' rotation, Quintana's steady performance made him a dependable option for a team with playoff ambitions. However, the Mets decided to pivot, opting instead for younger, higher upside arms like Clay Holmes and Frankie Montas, and even retained Sean Manaea, signaling a clear move toward future potential. When injuries struck to Montas and Manaea, rumors began swirling about a possible reunion with Quintana, but by then the Mets had already committed to their in-house options, including promising talents such as Tyler Megill and Paul Blackburn. With the door closed in New York, Quintana is now headed to Milwaukee. The Brewers, known for their strategic moves in free agency, see his experience and reliability as the perfect complement to their already formidable rotation. This signing could prove pivotal for the Brewers as they aim to sustain their championship-level performance. For Mets fans, it's a bittersweet farewell to a dependable arm, while Milwaukee gains an asset capable of stabilizing their pitching staff. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Today, we dive straight into the unfolding drama in the National League, where the longtime postseason stalwarts, the Los Angeles Dodgers and Atlanta Braves, are now fighting for playoff survival. Once the epitome of consistency, the Dodgers' dominance has evaporated, Their division lead has shrunk from an 8.5-game cushion to just 2.5, making them vulnerable if the Padres or Diamondbacks keep their hot streaks. Key pitchers like Clayton Kershaw are struggling with declining velocity, while Walker Buehler sits on the IL with a hip injury. Even Yoshinobu Yamamoto, who's been impressive overall, is only now returning from a triceps injury. Over in Atlanta, the Braves have been equally hard hit. After an explosive start of 18-6, they've faltered to a 60-54 record, now sitting fourth in the wild card race. Critical injuries: Ronald Acuna Jr.'s ACL tear, Ozzie Albies' broken wrist, and forearm issues for top pitchers have drained their early season momentum. An offense that once ranked among the best is now struggling to keep pace, with star players underperforming. Meanwhile, rising teams like the San Diego Padres, with an 11th West title nearly in hand, and the Arizona Diamondbacks, now boasting a 63-52 record, are reshaping the NL landscape. Even the Giants, who are just 3 games from a wild card spot, are looking to capitalize on these shifts. What does this mean for the NL playoff picture? With established powers faltering and dark horse teams on the rise, the postseason field could look dramatically different this year. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Today, we dive straight into a promising development for the New York Yankees. With Giancarlo Stanton expected to miss significant time, the Yankees might not need to look far for a replacement. Enter Ben Rice, a homegrown slugger with a powerful bat and impressive defensive versatility. Rice isn't just a stopgap. He's a natural fit at designated hitter who can also serve as a backup catcher or first baseman. His minor league track record speaks volumes. In 30 AAA games last season, he slashed .294, .428, .661 with 12 homers, 33 RBIs, and an astonishing 174 WRC+, consistently performing 55% above league average. Raya's initial taste of the majors came with growing pains. Over 50 games, he hit just .171, .264, .349. But his raw power was evident with 7 home runs and 23 RBIs. And his offseason focus on building muscle has already paid dividends. "I think the ball's coming off the bat harder, for sure," Rice said at Steinbrenner Field, as he recorded exit velocities of 113.3 miles per hour and 111.1 miles per hour this spring. Manager Aaron Boone is excited about Raya's potential. Boone believes that if Rice gets consistent at bats as the DH, he could become a long-term fixture in the Yankees lineup, potentially transitioning into a key first baseman when Paul Goldschmidt's one-year deal expires. With his enhanced power and versatility, the Stanton injury might just be the perfect opportunity for Rice to prove he belongs. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Today, we dive straight into a major setback for the New York Yankees. Their promising AL Rookie of the Year, Luis Gil, has been ruled out for at least 6 weeks due to a high-grade lat strain. Manager Aaron Boone confirmed on Monday that an MRI revealed the injury, meaning Gil will be on a strict no-throw regimen as doctors continue to assess the full extent of his condition. With no precise timeline for his return, this news could have significant implications for the Yankees' pitching rotation, especially as they gear up for opening day on March 27 against the Milwaukee Brewers. Gil impressed last season with a 3.50 ERA, 1.193 WHIP, and 171 strikeouts in 151.2 innings pitched, quickly emerging as a cornerstone of the Yankees' rotation. However, his injury history, including 2 previous elbow surgeries, adds an extra layer of concern. With Gil sidelined, veteran right-hander Marcus Stroman suddenly becomes a key figure in the rotation. Despite a 4.31 ERA last season, Stroman's experience and leadership might be what the Yankees need to stabilize their pitching staff until Gil can return. And it doesn't stop there. The Yankees are already grappling with injuries to other important players like Giancarlo Stanton, who remains on the IL with elbow tendonitis, and DJ LeMahieu, recovering from a calf injury. With these challenges mounting, the team faces a critical test early in the season. How will the Yankees adjust their rotation and lineup to stay competitive? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.